And so my question to my fellow world leaders this afternoon, as we enter the last hours of COP, is will you help us or will you stand in the way?
It's crunch time to reach an agreement at COP26. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson back in Glasgow Wednesday, as the British hosts of the UN Climate Conference are pushing countries to raise their ambitions to cut greenhouse gas emissions by next year.
There is the possibility that we will come away from this with the first genuine roadmap for a solution to anthropogenic climate change that I can think of in my lifetime.
Earlier on Wednesday, the first draft deal was published. It calls on nations to strengthen their climate targets, step up efforts to stop burning coal, and phase out fossil fuel. It also notes that current pledges fall far short. The clock is ticking for the nearly 200 countries at COP26 to reach an agreement.
We all know what is at stake in these negotiations and indeed the urgency of our tasks. In very human terms, what we agree in Glasgow will set the future for our children and grandchildren.
The key goal of COP26 is to keep the promise from the 2015 Paris Accord in sight of limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, and try to cap it at 1.5 to avert climate catastrophe. But on Tuesday, the Climate Action Tracker Research Group said the planet is on track for 2.4 degrees Celsius of warming by the end of the century. That's even if countries fulfill new climate pledges.
Still having a huge gap. Assuming all countries implement everything they have proposed here, we would in 2030 still emit twice as much as we should if we want to be on a 1.5 trajectory.
COP26 is currently scheduled to close on Friday. Melissa Duggan, City News.